Well, we want to welcome everybody to this little gathering out here and a significant milestone in the construction of LeBeau Elementary School, which has taken quite a bit of shape since we were out here for a groundbreaking. Seems like it was just not long ago that we did that, so it's fairly exciting. This ceremony is called a topping off ceremony, and it is a significant tradition in construction. And it marks the placement kind of the final beam or the final steps in constructing the structure. It symbolizes progress, unity, and the hard work of everyone involved in bringing this school to life. It's also a time-honored custom that signifies good fortune for the future of the occupants of the building. In Native American culture, ceremonies like this have deep significance. Many tribes, including the Lakota, view the placement of a final structural piece as a way of ensuring harmony and strength for those who will inhabit the space. As we raise the beam, we recognize the cultural heritage of Marcella LeBeau, our namesake, a Lakota nurse and leader, an advocate, and we honor this land and this building and the community that will benefit from this school. Today, as we sign the beam, which is what we're all going to get to do, and we think about it taking its final place, we celebrate not only the completion of this phase, but also the bright future of the students and the educators who will learn and grow here together. So with that, we have a few people who are going to say a few remarks, and I will introduce Carly Ryder, our board president.
Thank you. I don't know, I have to stand in front of the microphone, I guess. So thank you so much to the community for its support of this beautiful new building and this growing neighborhood. I think there's some famous movie quote that says, if you build it, they will come. And I did not see any of these things here before the last time we were here. So it's really been an amazing transformation out here. We certainly appreciate the construction team working through all sorts of weather to keep us on track, and the neighborhood out here for giving all the trucks and machinery driving through here some grace. And all of our district staff who are working behind the scenes to prepare the school to welcome students and families this fall. I'd also like to recognize my fellow board members who are here. I see Dawn Marie Johnson, Nan Kelly, Mark Murren. We are all just so excited to be a part of this new building and this continued growth in our district. People love neighborhood schools. They're often the heartbeat of a neighborhood, a gathering place, waiting in line for school to start, playing at the playground during the summer. And as you may have noticed on your drive out here, there aren't a lot of other great gathering places in this area yet. Many at this school will be able to bike or walk to school and eventually take advantage of the amazing opportunities that will be available at the Boys and Girls Space that's being built right behind it. At a time when some school districts are closing doors and public schools face continued challenges, we are so grateful for the growing community and the families that we get to serve at this, our 24th elementary school in Sioux Falls. Of course, none of this is possible without the many partnerships that we so appreciate. We are working with the Native American community to ensure that we include items and references that accurately reflect the namesake, Marcella LeBeau. The staff at IPC who are preparing the new principal, hiring the staff, ordering the books, and taking care of all those important details. The city for its help with the roads, utilities, and helping to create safe pathways for our kids to get to school. So many people are working to create an amazing learning environment for this growing neighborhood, and I'm so excited to be a part of that. Thank you all for coming.
Next, we're going to hear from Jeff Kreider, a little bit about the project.
Okay. Just want to let you know that this beam, if you want to know where it's going to go, if you look around the corner, we have a little time. There's two beams that sit there, and you can see there's an opening, and that's where it will be going. It's right in the front canopy. It's kind of a major piece. It doesn't impact the building so much, but as far as they told me that I was delaying the project by doing this, so I said make it in the canopy so it doesn't delay the project. But I'm tasked to give you a little bit of history of what happened here and how we got to this place. But in 2009, we approached the city and talked about a new site for the McGovern Middle School. It didn't have a name at the time, but in 2009, Jeff Schmidt and Mike Cooper and I started talking about where this could be. And it was kind of important things that evolved into what do we need, We talked about an elementary school and a middle school. Then we talked about a city park associated with it and the fire station down here. So we decided we need about 40 acres to make this all happen and have space for all of these areas. And so we purchased in 2010 40 acres. There was a lot of dynamics because none of this was in the city at the time. So we had to look at how we can zone this, how they get utilities, get all this piece. And the city didn't do flag zoning, and we kind of pushed that window a little bit to make this happen for us. And lots happened since that time. So in 2012, we started George McGovern Middle School and opened it in 2014. The city constructed fire stations, one right down here in that same time period. And then in 2018, we included the funding for this in the bond, the overall CIP bond. And this is the last project with that bond in that $190 million bond program that we had. So with that, once we started this project, this is a plan reuse of Susan B. and Sotomayor. So we had representatives from both those schools, and I'd like to thank Jeff Sheets and Tracy Veek for hosting us and getting some staff members of that. We wanted to see what worked for them, what did not work, and we implemented several changes in this to make this the better school. So we always say it's going to be a better school than the other two. So
just the building.
Yeah, the building. We did that. And into that, I'd like to thank Steve Jasserman and his team and the engineers that implemented those. And they also redid the outside elevations of facades and entrances, so it has its own character. So Marcella has its own character, and it will be a unique building in itself. Whether some of this is the same, but some of the plans that they integrated all the changes that the staff recommended. And so, Patrick, it's going to be your school, so it's going to be a little different, and hope for the best. And I'd like to thank the construction company, Empire Builders, John Ridley, project manager, Tom Skensey is also another one, and Mike, he's in there putting stairs into the upstairs. So, and Mike Taylor, he's a project superintendent, and he's saying we're going to be done, and they're working hard to get this done by end of June so we can start the process. And we've got furniture coming about between July 1st and July 15th, and we also have classroom monitors, sound enhancements, and all that lined up. And right now the playground structures are underway and being bid, and that's coming in here in March. So Patrick will be able to kind of help with that selection. And our goal is to be ready to go by August of this year. So a lot to do, but things are great. So it's happening, and like you said, there was none of this. I mean, some of this whole row of houses were started in October. So lots happened, and a lot's going to continue to happen. And the city's actually going to link the neighborhood to the southeast with a bridge over that drainage way this summer. So that be done by Thanksgiving. And so there's a lot of pieces yet. And that was actually in one of the original agreement that we had with the city when we bought all this. So we're still living up to our word and getting it all done. So thank everyone for making this happen.
Yeah.
Great.
Awesome.
So that's a little history that I have.
Next, our new principal, Mr. Patrick Purdy, will be the principal here at LeBeau Elementary, and he has been hard at work trying to get everything ready. So talk a little bit about your vision for this new place.
Yeah, first off, just thank you very much for bringing me on board. I'm very, very humbled to be able to open up a brand new school district, or brand new school for the Sioux Falls School District, and extremely excited about how Marcella LeBeau's impact is going to really play a pivotal part in this region here in this northwest corner of Sioux Falls. We will definitely be working to establish that positive culture where we'll be able to bring students in to build them up academically, socially, emotionally. We've already started last month hiring some staff. We're going to continue doing that this week and in the weeks and months to come here, and we're gonna put together a very solid team to help foster LeBeau learners. We really want to drive her name with how much she was a servant leader. We want to really foster those students to enhance their learning, but also build great people, respect everyone, and be able to serve and lead for others. And that's one thing. I was fortunate to attend college at USF, and one of those things we did there was really working on that servant leadership. And I've always kind of led that way, and I will continue to do that for Marcella, LeBeau, and the Sioux Falls School District. And our vision here to grow together, and I think we're heading in the right direction. I'm very fortunate that I have Dr. Boyson as a mentor to help guide me in getting this all put together and transitioning from Chamberlain to here, and very fortunate and excited about the new opportunity.
We're glad to have you.
Yeah, thank you.
Nothing like opening a new school and learning a new job at the same time.
Yeah.
So, way to go.
Yeah, thank
Glad
you.
to have you. And a word from our city?
Thank you. Kevin Smith, Assistant Director of Planning and Development Services. I don't know if you've heard it or seen it, but Sioux Falls is growing. I think over the last 5 years we've grown by about 27,000 people, and that's 5,000 to 6,000 per year, per day. You're seeing the growth right around us. And with that, we're seeing tremendous investments, both public and private, in park facilities, businesses, retail, you name it. Sioux Falls is growing this way. But honestly, none of that would be possible or sustainable without the Sioux Falls School District. And in the city, we talk a lot about the importance of infrastructure, water, sewer, roads, as being community foundations, the foundation of our community. And truly, schools are foundational as well. They serve not only to educate and to create well-rounded, well-educated, empowered future generations, but as already has been mentioned, they're also hubs. They're neighborhood hubs. They're gathering places. And it's really those gathering places that create neighborhoods, and those neighborhoods then create the community. And we have a very, very strong community, not just because we have infrastructure, but because we have the foundational building blocks of schools as you're growing, as we're growing together. And we share the school district's commitment to highly educated students so that they have the opportunities when they join the workforce, that they will continue to make Sioux Falls as thriving and a wonderful place to live, work, and play as it is today. So maybe they're part of that next 5,000 to 6,000 someday as Sioux Falls grows towards 300,000 and beyond. So with that, congratulations to the school district, to your builders, to educators, the staff, the parents, and most importantly, the students who are going to be here at Marcella LeBeau Elementary. We're proud and happy to be partners with you. And as Jeff said, he remembers what we've committed to, even though some of it was in writing, I guess. We'll take his word for it. But we're just looking forward to the future and continuing to be good partners with the school district. Thanks.
Thank you. Well, we want to thank everyone for being here. This is kind of the last time that we'll gather until the grand opening in August, and I won't talk about that or I will get teary and sad because you'll be doing that without me, but I want to recognize your incoming superintendent, Dr. Nold, and you'll have as much fun doing that as I did when Jefferson opened during my time here. And so we're just really pleased, and I appreciate your words about the city partnership. In this city, we value children, and I hope that the focus continues to be on doing great things to educate children in the state of South Dakota, because they are the future. They are the people who will be teaching who will be designing buildings, who will be writing news articles and appearing in businesses across the city. And we have already created a legacy of great people who partner with us now in their roles, and that will continue far into the future. So this is a great day. We invite everybody to come up, grab a Sharpie, and put your name on the beam, and don't be shy and write it small. You want it to be large so that everybody can see who was here and have a little piece of history with your name on it. So congratulations to all of us and to you, Patrick, as you take on this new school, and we look forward to the grand opening. So thanks for coming out.